Morning everyone, day 7, technically no play yesterday. Let's go straight to Saturday's results. It seems like an age ago. Nishikori threw in straight sets. I thought he may drop a set to Johnson, but he didn't. Very tight match between Querrey and Millman. Querrey broken once and he only faced one break point, so he's been really strong so far. Fonini sulked his way out of a win there. I wasn't happy about being on. I think it was court 18, which is certainly not one of the show courts. He had a bit of a point, but he should have gone on with it and just played. Sangren's playing well, but Fonini should have done a lot better in that one. Lots of break chances in the Struff-Kukushkin match. Kukushkin was only broken, I think, twice. Although he faced 15 break points. Struff a similar number of break points faced and broken 3 times, so pretty tight. Kukushkin threw in 4 sets. A little bit surprised by that one. Berrettini, I thought Schwartzman would make it competitive. He really has worked hard on his grass game. Berrettini threw in 5. Nadal, no problems with Tsonga. I thought Pouille may keep a couple of the sets tight with Federer. He did, but didn't take one. Good tournament for both Sousa and Evans. Sousa threw in 5. Excellent tournament from him. On to the ladies. Kvitova, no problems. Mertens looked too strong for Wang. 6-2 in the first set. No breaks. It seems like ages ago. No breaks in the second set. Wang took it in a tie break. And I think it was just a single break in the third. Good win for Mertens. Risk. Lost the first set to Bencic. I think it was a late break. Gave the set to Bencic. And a late break in the second set gave it to Risk. And I don't remember whether the third set was... Oh, I don't know. God knows, it's too long ago. Good result for Risk. He's through to the 4th round. Oh, it's early. It's not really early. It's 9 o'clock, 9:30. Focus. Davis disappointing. Had real issues on a serve. As far as Navarro threw in 2. Just seemed like a really low quality match. Serena, I thought, would have a few more problems with Goeges, although to be fair, it was only a single break in each set. I expected her to be more focused for that one. Barty, easy. Dropped just 2 games to Harriet Dart. Strichkova, close first set with Bertens and then ran away with the second. He's having a great tournament as well. Tough match at the end of the day. Stevens. I think I've mixed up the Risk Bencic match with the Stevens Konta. It was a late break that gave the first set to Stevens. A very late break gave the set to Konta, and a double break win in the third for Konta. Who cares? Nobody watches these. Okay, let's have a look at today's matches. Not a huge amount of value in the men's. Bautista Agut has won all 8 of his previous matches with Benoit Paire. Most recent was on a hard court in 2017, 2 sets. Their only grass match was Wimbledon 2015, and that went to 5 sets, so a little bit of hope there. Grass results are stronger for him. Paire had a really good win over Vesely in 4 sets in the last round. Bautista Agut not lost a set so far. Got to favour him to win, but I think Paire's going to take at least a set. Lay him around 1.18. If we get that price fairly early, remove some liability, 1.35. And we'll back him if he loses the first set. Goffin, Verdasco, 3-3 head-to-head. Most recent was on clay, 2017. Goffin won in 3. They've never played on grass. Goffin's grass results are better. Verdasco's lifted his game for this tournament. Verdasco beat Edmund in 5 sets. Goffin beat Medvedev in 5 sets. That was in the last round. Bit of value on Verdasco. I think he's going to take a set, maybe 2. Lay Goffin around about 1.25. Take some liability out. 1.5, 1.6. And back him if he gets broken first or loses the first set. Sam Querrey is flying. Really loving that they're back on the grass. This is the first time they've played. Overall results are a little better for Querrey. Grass results reasonably even. Querrey did drop just 1 set. That was to Team in the first round, and he's only been broken once in his 3 matches. No value. I suppose some value if he loses the first set. Sandgren has played well. He's been a little bit fortunate that his opponents haven't been totally focused. There's a chance he's going to take a tiebreak set, but it's got to be Querrey going through in that one. No value on Nadal. Sousa, I think, will be happy with what he's achieved so far. Can't be expecting to get anything out of today's match. Nishikori Kukushkin could be interesting. Although Nishikori's won all 9 of the previous matches, the last time they met on an indoor hardcourt, October 2018, and it won in 2 sets. Their only grass match was back in 2012, also at Wimbledon, straight sets. Kukushkin's lifted his level this tournament. He's beaten Isner and he beat Struff in the last round. Nishikori is a much stronger returner than anybody Kukushkin has faced so far, and I expect him to win. But at this sort of price, it's worth a lay. Around 1.1, take some liability out, 1.2. I think the first couple of sets are going to be very close in that one. Raonic playing well. First time they've met. Raonic's results are stronger overall. Pella beat Anderson in the last round. That was a very strange performance from Anderson. But all credit to Pella. He also beat Seppi earlier in the week. Raonic not lost a set. All his first sets have been tie breaks, so I suppose we could expect the same today. No value on Raonic unless really he needs to lose the first set and get broken in the second for a decent price. Rail Djokovic. First time that these two have met. Obviously much stronger result. Djokovic. Humbert got through against Eliassim in 3 sets in the last round. That was more down to Eliassim's poor performance. I was going to say the chance he's going to take a set. Djokovic did drop a set in the last round, so I suppose there's a chance of that today. We can only lay at that price anyway. There's no way you'd back anybody at 1.03. Take a little bit of liability out at 1.09. But hard to see Djokovic losing a set, to be honest. Federer Berrettini could be a little more competitive than the price suggests. First time they've played. Both have got strong results in the last 12 months. Federer's a little better. Berrettini came through a tough 5-setter in the last round. Federer dropped his first set of the week, which was against Harris. Hasn't lost a set since. Again, low price. We can only really lay at 1.1, take some liability out at 1.2. I think Berrettini is going to keep the first couple of sets close. On to ladies. Barty not had too many problems today. This is probably a toughest opponent. Risk won their only previous match, which was in 2016 on grass. She won in 2 sets. Obviously, overall results strongly favour Barty. Both have got strong grass results, though. This is definitely Risk's favourite surface. She's played 3 sets in every round. She was underdog in 2 of those. Barty's not been tested so far, and that is not going to help her as she starts to meet stronger opponents later in the tournament. This won't be easy for her. It's certainly worth a lay. Take some liability out at 1.3 and back Barty if she loses the first set. Another good one there, Strichkova and Mertens. They played once before, August last year on a hard court. Mertens in 2 sets. Overall results a little better for Mertens. Strichkova has better grass results. That's been the pattern for her this week. She's faced people with stronger overall results but weaker grass results. Tough match in the end for Mertens in the last round, as I said earlier. She seemed too strong for Wang, but the second and third sets were really tight. Strichkova hasn't lost a set so far. She took out Mertens in the last round, so some value. A little bit surprised that Strichkova is underdog. Good chance for 3 sets. Lay Mertens around 1.5. Take some liability out 1.2. And I'm favouring Strichkova to win that one. Svitolina is going to have problems again today, I think. She does lead the previous matches with Martic 3-1, most recent on clay. That was May last year. Svitolina won that in 2 sets. All their matches were on clay. Overall results better for Martic in the last 12 months, and also this season grass results also favour Martic. She's had 3 tough matches that all went to a deciding set. Svitolina has had her problems this week. Definitely in the second round, she was on her way to losing that one. She was improved in the last round. Had match points in set 2, didn't take them, and then lost the set. So she's still vulnerable. I think Martic's going to put her under huge pressure today. Both have held serve more than 80%. Very good chance of 3 sets. Got to give a slight edge to Martic, despite Svitolina being the top 10 player. Lay Svitolina if she breaks first or takes the opening set, I think. Zhang Yastremska should be competitive, but I've got to go with Yastremska to win. They played once before, that was last October on a hard court in 2 sets. Her results overall and on grass are stronger. Zhang hasn't lost a set though, and she's beaten Garcia and Wozniacki, so it isn't going to be an easy one. Yastremska dropped 1 set, which was to Kenin, so we can certainly forgive her that one. I'm looking for 1.9. Or I back her. Pliskova, Makova. They've only played once before. That was on a hard court in January. Pliskova 192. Overall results are actually quite even in the last 12 months. And also in 2019, grass results favour Pliskova. Pliskova did drop a set against Shea in the last round. That pretty much followed the pattern of their previous matches. They'd all gone to 3. So that wasn't a shock. Makova has not lost a set. We can try 1.17. Is no value on Pliskova. She's not playing as well as she was in the last tournament. Although it would have been hard to reproduce that sort of form. Worth a lay around about 1.1. Take some liability out at 1.2. Pliskova should win, but I doubt we're going to get a decent price to back her. Serena Williams doesn't seem in bad shape, to be fair. She reached the final last year, so she's got points to defend. She's won all 6 of her previous matches with Suarez Navarro. And Suarez Navarro has never taken a set from her, so it's going to be really hard for Carla to believe that she's going to take a set, never mind anything else. Can try a small lay 1.1, remove liability 1.2. Don't think we're going to get a much better price on Serena Williams. Really, she needs to lose set 1 and go a break behind in set 2 before we get a decent price worth backing. Alep and Goff, what a tournament for the 15-year-old. She needs Halep to have a really bad day for her to go any further. I think that the fairy tale is going to end today. First time they've played. This is Goff's first grass tournament, which is just incredible. come through the qualifying rounds. She's beaten Venus in the main draw. She struggled a little bit in the last round. Started as favourite against Herzog. I went to 3. I think she was a set and a breakdown in that one. Halep wasn't impressive in her first 2 matches, although when she played her strongest opponent, which was Azarenka, she was more focused. She went an early breakdown but fought back well. Azarenka's poor serving helped her in that one. Back Halep if she gets broken, I think, in that one. Although I would also wait for Gove to hold her serve after the break. On to Kvitova, could be a decent one to end the day for the ladies. Kvitova leads 3-1. Most recent was on grass. Last year, Kvitova won in 2. They are 1-1 on grass. Overall results favour Kvitova, although both have had strong seasons. Grass results also slightly favour Kvitova. She's not lost a set. Konta lost just the 1 set to Stevens. Decent chance of 3 sets in this one, and I'm looking for 1.9 on Kvitova. That is it for today, and I will see you in the morning.